Welcome back, ladies and gentle people, to map number 3 of our round of 8, I guess, quarterfinals? Yeah, quarterfinals, we'll go with quarterfinals, in our stage 1 open qualifiers of the Valorant Oceanic Tour 2022. We don't even have time to talk to each other. I wanted to say hello, I wanted to appreciate you guys, but the players, they're already raring to go, because they're in to our third and final map here tonight, Haven. Now, with this is all on the line. Whoever wins here makes themselves straight into the group stages, and that will be coming up in 2 weeks' time, I believe. Let me just quickly check my notes for you so I don't give you all the wrong information. So our group stages will be happening week 1, 28th, 29th, and 30 of January. So they will automatically qualify. Of course, they'll still play off to seed better, because if you lose here, you could be potentially going up to the strongest teams in the Oceanic region. But these teams, they're strong. They won't be afraid about that one. Now, Haven. We see ourselves a little bit of a change here. A little bit of a agent mix-up. I can't say I've actually seen Chamber being played at all yet. He's relatively new to the scene, but does that mean he's going to bring something new? Or because he's relatively new to the scene, maybe he doesn't have the experience working together with the rest of the team, and they might fall down. But what we are seeing is Meow running their kind of favored 3 offensive initiated duelist setup. I mean, I actually don't know, I can't remember. Can someone clarify, is Chamber regarded as a duelist? Because these offensive toolkit really screams to me duelist, so I hope I'm not wrong there. Well, their opponents have gone for a little bit more stock standard. We've seen Iconic being able to rock Mike up on the Cypher again. They've got the Sova, as both teams do, being able to rock that knowledge capability, gathering and also clearing a lot of these default sites. Most players, at least 2 years in this competitive scene, knows their default spots if they're a Sova player, so it really helps for them to get prepared and initiate and take these sites. Astras bomb both teams and the Jets, so for the most part, it's just Andy. He's the one that's going to be playing different, and whoo-hoo, gets the kill, rendezvous out of there, and that's how we start the match. Andy, moving for more. Planted. He's made his way so deep. He's going for the second one. He's not done with one. He gets the second. He almost finds the third. Unable to find it there, but here's Ponder. And that is the strength of the headhunter. Now Andy picks the ghost up and looks for a second. He's going to be finally taken down. Duddy Boy does have the spike on point. Panic's going to be taking the trade on the side. Duddy Boy also gets the kill. Now all of a sudden Jungle Boy, he was like, oh Jungle, sorry. He had all the friends and now they're all dead. He's trying to go for it, but he's got nothing left to help him out. Duddy Boy and Panic carrying the team on their shoulders. 3 and 2 kills each. So that is one of the best things about Andy. His toolkit, that headhunter. Wait, yeah it is. Yeah, headhunter. I am correct. Is basically a sheriff early on. It allows you to pick up that, picks you up some armor as well, and gives you a little bit of strength coming into a lot of these eco rounds. He allows you to flow a little bit better in terms of his economy, because his ultimate is an operator, basically. His one of his abilities is a sheriff.
Pulling them in. Taking that back.
So he can slowly start to build up economy leads, which can help kind of solidify these rounds, especially when you're behind. You can never be so sure of what your opponents are kind of fielding when he's on board. A bit of a spray comes on out, Andy's going to lock that one down. Punder's going to come around the corner with his own weapon. Oh man, do too much there. Picks up the band and a lot of spraying and praying, but no damage being dealt. As Iconic live to survive another day. They still are 1 member down, however, putting up the fight against Meow. Flash comes around the corner. Will that be enough? Don't think it will be. Ooh, Hawkins saw the change, but he couldn't do anything. The utility was out. Rackham is trying to fire through. He only had so many shots, but he had to be a little bit more careful. Look at the intensity clicker. It's going to die down to Ninum. They are now upgrading all their weapons. Panic gets the kill. He swings around the corner, and Panic gets a second. They nerfed the Spectre, but not enough for Panic to showcase his talents. 2-0, looking a little bit scary there for Iconic from that purchase coming from Meow. But Iconic weathered the storm, taking a little bit of damage though. So both sides are looking a little bit rough here coming into this economy. Iconic though is going to force up because they feel that they still have the slight economic lead and that they want to try and capitalize on what they do have. If they are prepared to win this round to potentially lose the next because their opponents are getting up that full buy, they are putting their entire worth into it. Meow spreading up across the map. Got Andy having a little look for tour de force. Not going to be able to find that shot, however, down at A. They're losing players down at C, so unfortunately for him, he's going to have to rotate all the way around to try and get to help and back up the rest of his team. As now, he's haunting, he's on the haunt. Hooligan, he's made his way all the way up. He's letting his team know exactly where they are. He swings around the corner. He finds them all, and he's like, oh, damn. He goes on down there as he had the bow and arrow out. Unfortunately, in that scenario, bow and arrow just not strong against 4 people with guns. Flash comes out. Andy gets the double.
Trap destroyed.
Still wants some more. He's not done yet with his opponent. Gets the 3rd and the 4th. Clicker, hello. Have you met my little friend? I think you're about to. He gets it. Andy, what an unstoppable man. I saw someone called in chat before that Andy is just... Andy's OP. And he is. Just watch him. He's 9 for 2. He has gotten 60% of the kills in this match. I mean, the most he could get is 15 after 3 rounds because he can get 5 aces, but he's got 9 of them. That is disgustingly good. Oh. Now he's found himself a new spot. They will lose the ultimate orb though. That will be going over towards Dirty Boy, and Dirty Boy's going to be now rocking those daggers to see if he can find anything there. Hooligan's going to get some knowledge of his opponent. He's going to go for a little bit of revelation, but he didn't suspect Mike, and they already traveled on through. But still somehow managed to survive his life. Clicker's going to be able to pick up Ninum, not going to allow that to happen. He's going to find himself an upgrade on his weapon. He's still got plenty of HP to deal with, and also got the Seekers if they do decide to commit to this point. Rackham's going to be coming around. He's got the Vandal, so he's going to be able to do it. He can't do much as Clicker is going to destroy him with the Ares. Everyone's favorite weapon today. Hooligan's gonna get dazed, get shot through the wall. He's been held down, knocked to the ground. Can he get to his feet? We'll soon find out. As Clicker's gonna get a little bit of knowledge that there's at least one around the corner. He swings wide, but Andy swings even wider. As now the Hunter's Fury is gonna come on out. They're gonna be looking for it. Can they find anything? No, Thunder does get a clip, but Mike, he gets Hooligan that falls to ground. He dies. And he literally does get knocked to the ground. He's not getting to his feet in this case, and Andy gets a 3rd. Oh my god, Andy. He's got, what? Let's count the rest of the people in this map. 8, 11, 14, 15, 18. So everyone else on the map total has 19 kills. He has 12. He literally has about 65% of the kills in the entire match to himself. Holy, and I think this deserves it, crap. That man is ridiculous. But even though he's got so many kills, Iconic however, have been able to find the victories. And that's how they started off. Then, unfortunately, oh, quick dive! He's got the teams, he's got the flash! Are they going to be able to turn it around? They do! Oh my god, no! Rackham thought he outsmarted his opponents. It's not going to be the case this time. We're going to be watching Andy, because, you know, Andy's going to be looking to pull off those plays. He's found many kills, but can he do it here? This is the time to try and pull this round back for his team.
Spike planted.
He's having a little bit of a peek. He swings. He gets the shot. That's 1. But he's at low health now, so he might not be as aggressive as he wants to be. You can see it. He's already starting to back off and get back and retreat to an easier location. Are we going to see them back off? Are they going to continue to fight this? It does seem they're going to retreat on out. A lot of noise has been made. Clicker's going to try and check on this action to see if Meow really did back off. Oh, he sees himself and Ninum. And well, Ninum's not even going to be able to save now. Meow have ran all the way across the map at this stage. They're trying to hide. They're trying to avoid being hunted down. Iconic has a note. It says, Meow, you're marked for death. And they claim it. Oh, I thought that was going to be a shock dart. I thought that was going to be the greatest shock dart that I'd seen.
Right here. Right here.
What a
Right here.
match that's currently
Caution,
going
here.
on. If you are just tuning in, this is map 3 in this best of 3. Iconic went 13 and 11 in the first map on Bind. Meow destroying their opponents 13 to 2 on Fracture. And now Iconic, they've put everything behind it. The former Legacy Esports team, the former straight out of the Zoo players. And now starting to bring the heat to their opponents. Ninum starts it off, he tries to get away, and he does not get away, gets trapped on the wall.
Without an obscuring vision.
A little bit of calm as the Astral Divide is locking down. The Astral Divide pose not in the greatest position because it still allows you to peek down long and take a little bit of firepower to your opponents. What they're going to do, they're going to leave Duddy Boy down here. He's got the operator, so if he finds himself a kill, that's a nice little freebie. But they're going to start splitting up to see if they can start potentially pincering in from a different point of angle. Guys, thinking about taking the lead. He's got the spike though. He's got to be very careful. If he leads the charge, he's got to survive. Oh, did he see? Oh, he saw something. Oh, he knows someone's still there. I think they know he's here too. Did they know that Duddy Boy's got the operator though? The black hole's going to be pulling him in. He swings around the corner. He takes a lot of damage because he also had his own black hole. So the counter black hole, the Hunter's Roost coming on in. It's going to be searching. It's finding. It's on the hunt, but it doesn't get a kill. It is helping, however, to do a little bit of damage at the point. And Andy's going to be trying to find. The neural theft comes on out, and they now know Andy's here on point. The Trailblazer, it's going to come out, but it gets shut down by his teammate. He goes on down, however. Can Hooligan clean this one up and finish it on point? There is only... Well, is there any black holes on the ground? There is one black hole. He's going to hold. He does get pulled on in. He does get that tick. He really wanted that tick before he took this challenge. He's going to hold it a little bit longer. He swings around the corner. He finds himself panicked. He fakes the attack again. Mike swings the corner and Hooli again shows us he comes out on top.
Clutch.
Oh my
Good thing I was
god.
with you.
What a match, my friends. Rackham though. Probably not doing the greatest over there on the Reyna. 0 for 5, no assists. But they do have themselves a Hulk. I mean, handy. They got themselves an handy. Oh, this match is unbelievable. We now have 2 ultimates available on the board. We've got one for Clicker. We're trying to secure themselves a site. We got one for the Astral Divide that will try and dissuade them from securing said site. Maybe can come down mid. I'm always afraid when Clicker leading with the spike comes out first. Because if he dies in these awkward positions, it makes it a lot easier for Meow to try and defend. And the Seeker's going to come out and they're going to spot all these members that are currently surviving and standing around the stage. They know one's gone at the back, they know Hooligan's back here, but do they know he's got an Odin? And do they know he's ready to use it to take the first shot dart? And then he gets cleaned down by Duddy Boy, being completely thrown off. His senses absolutely disorientated. And now Rackham's going to swing around the corner. He shoots, he scores, and that's even score straight back on up. 4v4. What can Andy do here? He sees his teammate go down the other side. He picks himself up one. He's swinging and he's pushing him more. He does get the second kill. Everyone is dying. All up to Panic to try and defend this plant. Can Panic do it? He's up against Andy and Andy says no. Oh, my friends. Someone send out an official to Andy's computer. There's just... He's unstoppable right now. Unfreaking stoppable. And that's the morale boost you want. You want to see your teammate doing that, but at the same time, How is the rest of Meow Meow feeling? They're seeing that Andy is popping off, and they're like, wait a second, we're as good as Andy. Why aren't we keeping up? Why aren't we finding these kills? Did Andy get him too fast, or we are just the fodder for him to pick up the kills, and he's just kill stealing everything? So it might be a little bit of a negative morale there for them, as they're kind of trying to figure out what's going on, and Latour de Force comes out swinging. Oh, he almost gets that because he shot late. He got a little bit of an accuracy penalty from getting clipped in the shoulder, so he's shot, which looked like it should have hit, misses. They're going to take that. They will take that any day of the week as Iconic start making their way up towards middle. Ninum, taking himself a kill, finds himself a spike, and with the help of Hooligan here, they might just lock this down. Iconic, they are on an eco round here, so we probably shouldn't be too surprised right now. We'll just wait to see what happens. Hooligan knows what's coming, and he's just having a little wait for the time. Panic's going to be able to clean himself up one, but that's all he's going to find. So, large economy, and he's trying to find himself a weapon. Oh my... I was afraid he wasn't going to get that. He does manage to get it. He even picks it up from a fellow ally, and now he gets himself a weapon because he had too many funds. He's rolling in it. Oh, this match.
Right here.
Time is now for Iconic to shine. They've got themselves an operator, they've got themselves some weapons, and they're ready to take the fight to their opponents. Hooligan's going to be prepared to get a little bit of voltage for Andy, and as he pushes up deep, the recon dart comes on out. Does it scan? It does scan, and they get themselves the kill. Teamwork with the black hole there to lock him into place. Andy pushes up, but Tanic is not going to deal with his shenanigans any further. Lucky for the flick, but he takes a lot of damage himself, and he can't get that one healed back on up. Meow Meow, one man up with plenty of HP to spare as well. Hooligan gets the knowledge of one. They know where the spike is. They know it's coming out on the site. They're going to start rotating on in. Ninum's going to be prepared. He's going to come around the long way. Shock dart cancels the plant. Hooligan coming out strong with that dart. Dirty Boy wants to find himself a kill there, and he needs to get it. Not only wants, he needs. If Iconic want to have a chance to win their buy round. And Hooligan's about to say hello, but will Dirty Boy be able to greet him correctly? Oh, he looks away at the wrong time. Hooligan is going to be able to challenge this one. Dirty Boy comes down long. Hooligan's got to... Oh, he sees a little bit of a head. He sees two. He jumps on into the party. He gets one. Somehow, Dirty Boy gets one, but he's leered on up. He gets killed, and he throws away the operator to his opponents. Look at them having both lock in the operators. This is the time for the rest of Meow Meow to shine. Now starting to get a few kills. Andy's going to be picking up the operator. Oh my god, that's the man that's going to be absolutely devastating with it. We've seen it time and time again, and he's looking to do it some more. So, as we come into round 10, Meow Meow have just reached the halfway mark to secure themselves at least a draw in this half. They're going to be looking for more than just a draw. They're going to be trying to look for a nice little solid lead as they come into the defensive side here. And Andy, where? I mean, I don't even know where you are. Finds a kill, rendezvous towards the middle, and he's already relocated, ready to take another fight. Requiem gets a kill down towards Garage. Andy almost finds himself a sneaky little kill. Requiem hopes to see some heads line up shortly. But will they, is the question. A little bit of hesitation coming from Iconic. They are on an eco round at the moment. Hooligan's going to be able to pick up a couple, leaving Punda all alone with the Bucky. No, the Bucky did not get buffed, but does pack a little bit of firepower. Will he be able to get it though? Ninum's going to be coming up from behind. He should see him outside the door if he looks to his left. Look to your left. He doesn't need it. Hooligan's going to be coming around to this corner for him. They had all their corners covered. They knew exactly what they were doing. They were planning the take to come out there. They suspected his location, and they're not going to let that crazy man with the shotgun get away with it. Round 11, plenty of finances for Meow Meow. They are going to be able to rock this into the night in terms of the economy. But unfortunately, there's only 2 rounds left for them, so it's not going to be too advantageous, but it means that they will be able to put up a fight next round if they do lose this one. Iconic, though, this could be their last potential buy round of the half, depending on how well this map goes. Rackham's going to be swinging around the corner. It's going to be led by the charge of Duddy Boy. Duddy Boy's going to hope to find multiple. He does see Ninum. Ninum comes around the corner. He catches with the utility out. And now Hooligan makes sure that no
Spike
further
down.
shenanigans are going to happen. That's done. Spike's there. Hooligan's going to try and wrap that up. It's not going to be the case as Rackham tries to capitalize back on the out of position location. He swings around with the utility out and he gets it. And everyone is just dead.
Them. Last round in the half.
And with that, 8-3 for Meow Meow. Remember, both teams have won a match in this best of 3 series. Both teams
play some
hoping
stars in
to
this
secure their place in the top 6 because that secures your spell for the group stages. Whoever loses here will go into our final seeding places. That's right. It doesn't mean they're out. It just means they need to win their next match. If they do lose this, they got 1 series left in the tournament to try and stay in the Valorant Oceanic Tour 2022. Ninum's going to be able to at least push off the line and start trying to engage down here. You can see that Ninum's still going to be holding very tight. And he gets the collateral! He pulls out the daggers. Can he get it before the sun goes down? No, he can't. But he goes for some more. Gets a third to add to the tally. Goes for the 4th. Can he get the 5th? He's looking for it. He's hunting. He dashes forward. He sees the one there. He misses the shot. Mike says, too bad, too sad. What a madman. Let's watch a little bit of that again. Oh, he avoids the Seeker. Goes for the shot. Relocates to a higher ground. Gets the 1. Continues to peek. Gets the 2nd. Oh, Ninum shows on up. He says, if Andy can do it, I can do it too. A little bit of a in-house rivalry going on there. One way getting prepared from Mike, as they're going to be preparing to hold on here. Now the sides have swapped. What can Oceanic show us here on the defensive side? We're looking to hold against the aggression that Meow Meow goes to show them, and we might keep a little bit of an eye here on Andy. Just a quick word, observe a keybind screw up on the round change, so I apologize in advance, as Clicker is not going to apologize to Rackham for that at all. Gets the flash, able to successfully retreat, and that's the way Iconic wants to start. Ninum's going to be looking for a few here. Punda comes over the top. They both double peek at the same time, but neither of them able to find the killing blow onto Ninum. Over on the other side, though, Mike has been able to find one as Ninum continues to put some pressure down here all alone. You've got Andy coming up the mid, and over at the rear, Hooligan will find that kill as Andy has now finally cleared up, open the side, equalize the points, so as Duddy Boy's trying to stop this rotation. Hooligan comes and says hello. Duddy Boy almost gets killed. He's trapped in the corner. They're trying to fight this 2 very low health opponents. And he can't get the clip. Punda is going to get caught running onto the other side. They did not suspect Andy there. They knew Andy was looming around mid, but they didn't know exactly where. And Meow Meow, they all of a sudden have clawed their opponent's face. Iconic that looked to have had this rounds almost in the bag. Notice that they had a hole in it and all their treasure, all their loot was falling on out. Look, ooh, Hooligan, he was watching all the way down the bottom. Oh no, Clicker, don't pull out your weapon! Oh no! I think Hooligan had like a kind of a double take there. He's like, did I see something? I'm just going to pull out an arrow just in case. And Clicker trying to capitalize on that advantage, maybe thinking that he didn't get saw. Threw himself off then when he switched out his weapons. Someone just said 20-4 in chat for Andy. Well, you know what? By the time you see this, he's 22-4. The man's a monster.
Bunch a gift.
But Iconic, they're the monster hunters at this stage. They are on, they've got the traps laid, they're trying to be witches, they're starting to pop some of the elixirs. They want to make sure, Meow Meow, do not creep away in the middle of the night and get away with it. And a very aggressive push here coming from Panic, and it pays off. The Spectre being able to showcase its strength here at close middle range. Now Mike gets a second shot, but this is the same as we saw before, and they ended up losing this one. But can they change the tides of this battle? And that's what Meow Meow do. They change it. They turn us all the way back around. Mike Mike.
One enemy
Didn't suspect
remaining.
there to be one there. Andy
Spike
needs to
down,
find himself
C.
two. A great little shock dart is able to clean that one up. He sprays.
enemy
He finds it.
remaining.
He rendezvous. He's into a new location. Punda. He's only got himself a Marshall. He needs to upgrade here. The Marshall's not going to do too much against Andy unless he gets the shot, and he does!
Scanning ahead.
The way Punda was walking, it felt like he was not going to be able to land the shot, but able to pull that back around, stop in the middle of the playing field, and get the chest shot on a low health opponent. Whew. He saves the round for Iconic.
Need a drop. Thanks.
And Iconic trying to surprise their opponents with their buyouts. It did. It worked wonders. But somehow,
Heading to the
someplace, Ninum still
Gotcha.
ends up having an operator in round 3. He's looking, he's getting pulled on in. Duddy Boy is going to be looking for the kill as well. He knows he's around here. He sees the weapon. Oh my god, he loses a teammate. They knew he was there.
Blocking sight.
He still tried to peek it and he loses the challenge. He gets away with one. Mike gets one. Doesn't get any further there, but he sees his teammate. Has to try and hold this point all alone now. 3 versus 3. A very familiar sight in this match so far. And unfortunately, Meow starting to come on top in the 3 versus 3 is also very familiar, which Iconic need to try and find a way to stop this happening. A little bit of a jump peek there in the operator.
Spike
Oh,
planted.
Punda comes on up, finds himself one. Now it's a 2 versus 2. They've brought this back to parity. And they do here though. Punda's hunting. Oh, did he see something? I don't think he did. He sprays for the default. Not going to find anyone there. As this recon comes on out, gets instantly destroyed. They're hoping Daddy Boy can find himself a clip. He does go for the shot, but Hooligan too fast on the trigger. Leaving it all up to Punda. He's got 10 seconds to find kills and get onto the spike. It's time to tick. It's going down. It's going fast. He gets one. He gets a second. And he does it! Punda. Not under pressure at all. The spike gets
A
defused.
little recognition is nice now and then.
He
Thank you.
can now secure the lead for his team and lead the charge against Meow. We are not done, folks. Iconic are pulling themselves back in. They may be ex-legacy esports, but these are legacy Oceanic players right here. They are not done. They've seen worse scorelines than this, and they have come back for it. So they're bringing the pressure here on Meow.
Here.
Daddy Boy's going to go for a very aggressive pick. He almost gets the lucky collateral. Not going to be the case, but he quickly dashes on out as Andy's trying to chase that on. He's got the headhunter out. He has to use one of the shots. He takes a lot of spam, and he goes on down. Thanks to Punda and Mike holding their own. They're starting to retreat. They might get punished here. They're starting to fire. The drowning going on in. They get rid of that leer, but there's a lot of damage coming out from Garage. They're trying to push on into sight, leaving it just up to Daddy Boy. Again, as Panic goes on down, and has his soul devoured over towards Rackham. Now Mike, he's going to be holding on to a little bit of an angle here as Ninum wants to try and secure this one. He suspects something's going on around this corner. He knows that the trap's there. The swing comes on in and Mike comes away with it. This puts Iconic in a very strong position here. They're 2 men up. Exactly where they want to be. Clicker is going to start moving back. He does feel like they're coming for him. The flash will not secure any knowledge, however. He retreats to safety as Hooligan's trying to find an opening in the opponent's defense. Duddy Boy says, you're not going to find one down here towards C. Leaving it up to Rackham to find 4. This round is as good as done unless we see some Empress ridiculously good action, but he's only got a Sheriff, so fortunately that should be the round here. But who's going to pick up the kill? It will be Duddy Boy to pick up the 9th of the round. 3 ultimates online for Iconic. They are prepared for anything that Meow throw at them. And Meow, they've got themselves Hooligan, who has been lethal this entire game. His Hunter's Furies have been zoning. They have not secured a kill, but they have caused significant damage time and time again. While Rackham still has the Empress available, so probably not as powerful, a little bit more of a solo variant. But we will see how well that can be used. At least in terms of the lineups, you will be looking towards Iconic to be a little bit stronger here. And Daddy Boy, we'll be keeping a little bit of an eye out, see if anyone swings around. We do hear the Hunter's Fury coming on out. Which way is it coming out though? I can't find the person because the observer blinds are screwed. sorry, I just have to complain about that. I hate Riot. I hate how you put bugs in for us all the time. Anyway, Andy's going to be looking for more. He's lost a teammate now. Another Hunter's Fury comes on out. This time it's going to be Hooligan searching for it. He shoots over Clicker's head. Clicker narrowly survives with his head intact. The Hunter's Fury unable to click on him. It's not going to be useful in this case, as now he's going to be moving up on point to try and find some kills with his weapon. Giving up on that bow of arrow. But he's not giving up on securing this life. He finds one, but I don't think he's seen Hooligan, so he might try and push this corner. It might get caught by surprise. Very defensive locations coming from Iconic at the moment. The flash didn't hit anyone, so that might give Clicker a little bit of information that he's going to push, and he does. I don't see they see him rotate. He's going to be prepared. He gets Andy. It's a 1-for-1 trade because Hooligan also snuffling through. But the winners of that engagement is Meow Meow, as they now get that plant coming on down onto the ground.
Spike planted.
Hooligan's going to be holding on the back of the side. Mike's going to be looking for more. Rackham's sitting outside. And they've also got the help of Jungle, making sure that no one's coming up from the lurk. Panic and Mike on the hunt. Hooligan's going to be keeping an eye coming from the A rotation. But Panic's coming around the corner. He swings, he shoots, but he shoots him in the groin. But Hooligan was wearing protection, so he's going to stay alive a little bit longer. As now the recon dart comes around. Mike tries to punish the knowledge, but he doesn't do it. Now there's just an operator left on Duddy Boy. I don't think Duddy Boy's got the capability of doing this right now. Operate against 3 members, 3 strength, and the bomb ticking away. He can't do it. He has to retreat. He has to get on out of there and survive to live another day. Oh no! Hooligan gets the ace! Absolutely demolished the opponent's team. Oh, Andy has fallen off this half, but Hooligan has now stepped on up to the plate. He is hitting the home runs. He is sending his team to the plate to score the points. The rest of them are bunting. He is going to the crowd. Meow Meow, they need 2 more points to secure themselves into the group phase. Can they do it? Or could Iconic pull themselves back up off the ground? Animals hoping to find themselves a little bit of a freebie in the black hole. It's not going to be the case. Cautious Iconic staying on back. Keeping out of trouble. Rotating one extra on in. They suspect something might be happening this way. And that will be the lead of Rackham. Rackham's having a little bit of peek. He looks, he sees one up high. He doesn't get the shot. He's shooting in every direction. He's not too sure where they all are. Dirty Boy is trying to clip him down, but Ninham gets one, but he finally gets killed. But the entire side is now free. Iconic is now behind. Very messy engagement on A side, and Meow Meow, they will capitalize on that.
1 enemy remaining.
Panic, he's he's feeling a little bit of a worry. Some might say he's panicking himself right there. Hooligan's going to be pushed around the corner, but Panic's going to be able to find this one with the Phantom. He's going to find 3 more, however, and they're both keeping an eye on him. The Tour de Force is out in full force, and we'll clean that one. Match point for Meow Meow. They are ready to secure themselves into the group phases, to go into the seeding, and put themselves up in the best spot they can in the group phases. Iconic, however, they risk being knocked down into our seeding bracket. They're not out of the tournament. There's two slots available for them. But if they do lose here, their next series will be the fight of their life.
That's a good spot.
Push now start coming towards the Seaway. Panic is going to be trying to incite some of it into their opponents. He dodges every single shot. Can he find himself a kill? The drone comes on out. Oh, he gets spotted. He gets seen. He still hasn't been shot yet. Rackham takes his time, but finally gets the double. Flash has come on out. This is looking wonderful for Meow Meow. They got 2 left to find. This is it. This is done and dusted. It's all up to Duddy Boy and a single dagger. Hopes, the dreams,
Spike
the top
planted.
4 shot, the top 4 chance. Ninham's coming at him. Duddy Boy's trying to find the shot. He baits it out, and then he still can't get the shot, but he finally gets the dagger, gets the double, and that is the end of that chapter.
Win.
Congratulations to Meow Meow. They will be moving into your top 4. Iconic, they may have lost here, but they are not out. They will be moving into the seeded phases. Oh, before we wrap this up, let's have a final look at the scoreboard. Andy, he was 22-4 in the first half. He kind of started to lose a little bit of firepower because he was not leading the charges anymore back on defense. But the opponents, woo, Hooligan. Oh, I shouldn't say his opponents. He's our friendly rivals of Hooligan and Ninum started to pick up the rack. Started to pick up with rack. And they started to bring in the kills all on the board. So, with that, my friends, I believe I'm just going to check. Give me one moment to see what's coming up next, to see what matches potentially are going to be casted. If we can sneak into another match, because is that all? Trying to look at the times here. So that was supposed to be the round of. Oh, that was the round of 16. Oh my god, was that the round of 16? Have I been wrong this whole time? 2, 4, 6, 8. No, that was the round of 8. Okay, I'm looking at the event page and it's giving me wrong details. I was right the entire time, so it's all good. I don't know if there's any more matches on tonight. Can't see anything else. Because the round of 16, round of 8. Okay, so at least I think that might be all from me here tonight. I just want to say a huge shout out to all you players in each of the teams here tonight. You've played absolutely fantastic. Put on a huge show. Thank you to everyone tuning on in. Yous were beautiful. Thank you for supporting both the teams. Thank you for supporting the Oceanic region. And thank you for supporting me as well. I hope you've enjoyed your time here. I'm going to be processing the highlights. So if you want to stick around, maybe about a minute for the highlights to process, and they'll be up shortly. Then we can have the highlights of our best of 3 series for those of you that did tune in late. So stick around for that one. For me, that is it for tonight. I hope you stay safe, stay healthy wherever you are. Bye for now.